All right, it says I'm live. I might be a few minutes early, but I don't know. Let me know if the audio and the video is okay. I'm sitting in the car out here at the nursing home where my wife works because I'm waiting for her to get off work. I got to pick her up. So I thought I would do a little bunker live. The sun is going down, so it's going to get dark, and she's going to be out here in about 20 minutes. So I ain't going to have a whole lot of time. Just figured I'd check in since the news of the day is going on. If you're out there, let me know how the audio, the video is. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to see the comments. I can see Ethan's first comment, but if you're out there, let me know. Come in and say hi. Push on in here. Let me know you're here. Say howdy and all that sort of thing. And I'm going to wait till somebody says, maybe I'm just not seeing the chat. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right, here they come up. Ethan says I'm here. All right, Ethan, we know you're here. Anybody else? Let me know if the audio and the video is okay. Come on in here. We got stuff to talk about. We got to do it quickly. I'm going to go ahead and do the box thing. I'm just going to assume that you can all hear me. Hold on just a minute. I do this on my phone. I've never done this on my phone before. I got kicked off for a minute. Hello, War Dog Heim. I'm back. You guys hit the like button. Video and audio is good. All right, we're here. I'm going to see if I can do the box thing. This is a big test to see if I can actually do this. If there was like I don't know, a civil war going on and I needed to come on live, I want to see if I can do it. I can't see. Well, it wasn't the box thing, but we'll see. I'm blurry. I'm back. All right, you guys. Hey, y'all. I'm sure all of y'all been watching what's going on in the world, what's going on in Washington, D.C. The hypocrites are out in force from both political parties. Everybody that was for violence 6 months ago, 3 months ago, 2 months ago, they're against it now. It's bad. It's bad, bad, bad. Everybody that was like completely against it, then those are punks and thugs, and that's not the way we deal with things. They're all for it now. That's just the way it works. That's the way it works. You just switch uniforms every once in a while. Those of us who have an actual moral philosophy that we use to operate our life. I'm sorry if it's pixelated. This is the best signal I can get. Probably I got 5 full bars and all that kind of stuff. But those of us who have an actual, like a constant moral philosophy that doesn't change, it's fun somehow to watch these people literally switch sides in an instant. And some of them that were completely silent, they were silent for the last year while the cities were burning, while the media was going out and saying, hey, y'all, it's fiery, but it's just mostly peaceful. Now they're online and they're like, hey, y'all, this is unacceptable. We're not going to put up. I thought it was unacceptable then, and I think the violence is unacceptable now. Now, I am a nonviolent person, and I've been nonviolent the whole time you guys have known me. That does not mean that I'm a pacifist, because I'm not a pacifist. I'm nonviolent. What that means, for those of you who don't know the difference, there's a lot of subtle difference, and I could spend a lot of time talking about it. But the subtle difference is I am very, very nonviolent until I'm violent. And when it's time to be violent, I will be overwhelmingly, scarily violent. However, I believe in doing everything you can possibly do to not get to that point. That's what I believe. I believe that, including the fact that I don't defend myself. So how about being consistent? If you were out there justifying and rationalizing BLM and Antifa, or you were silent about it, and you weren't calling on Democrats to reject it and condemn it. Why are you taking your lard ass onto social media today and asking and acting like all of a sudden you are enraged that somebody would engage in political violence? It's just a joke. You're a freaking joke if you're like that. All of you out there who were for it, now you're against it, or you're against it and now you're for it. Now listen, I understand that there could be coming a time where violence is thrust upon us, thrust upon innocent, peace-loving people. That's very likely to be possible. I'm just saying being consistent in its application. And, I used to live in Washington, D.C., and it hurts me to see a city that, I have fond memories of burning and people doing violence, because I haven't seen it for 2 months. When they were doing it 2 or 3 months ago, the same people who are now on social media, all aflutter, pearl clutching, acting like, oh my gosh, it's a coup d'etat. The same people who were banging on the door of the Supreme Court because they didn't like the Supreme Court nominee, the same people who are trying to break in to the Congress and all that over the last 6 months, the people who are beating people up in the streets only 2 or 3 months. It's like, does nobody have a memory? And I understand that there are hypocrites on both sides. That's why I'm calling everybody out. It's just, and you know what? We can laugh, because here's what I've been telling you. Those of you who've been watching me for 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, I've been telling you this all along. Since 2020 started, I've been telling you to expect this very thing and to prepare yourself. So, preparing yourself, and I've given you advice on how to prepare yourself. I've told you things you ought to buy, things you ought to have on hand. So I hope you appreciate it. And I don't like coming on here and saying, yeah, I'm right again. Yep. Michael Bunker told me in October that there was likely going to be violence, that no matter who wins. And here we are, rolling into a civil war. And I don't think there's any way, I've been saying this from the beginning, there's any way to back out of this. That doesn't mean it's all going to happen right now. Perhaps everybody cooler heads prevail. You got to hope. But, I understand both positions. Doesn't mean I agree with either one. I'm capable of understanding things that I don't agree with. And so I'm not the idiot, the moron, the mental midget that's taken to social media acting like I'm completely aghast that anybody thinks different than me, that there are other people who think the opposite. So there were people who thought that it was okay to burn cities, that it was okay to loot stores, that stealing and taking tennis shoes from the store was just the voice of the unheard, who thought it was okay to beat strangers in the street, yank people out of cars and try to beat their brains in, kill people and shoot them and all that for month after month after month. And those people are now completely shocked and appalled, like the guy in Casablanca. I am shocked to find out there's gambling going back there. Shocked, I say. And then there are other people who sat there for months and called those people thugs and called those people punks and said the cops should take them out. They should go in there and they should round them all up. Doesn't matter. You shouldn't even be there. Round them all up. Just open up machine guns on them. And now they're seeing it on the other side and they're like, wait, you guys opened this can of worms. You guys set the rules. Now we're just playing by the rules. It's just hypocrisy. And I know you guys know what I think. I'm just figured I'd go ahead and rant. The best thing I can do is rant right now before my wife gets in this car, because then I can be pleasant. I can say, how was your day, dear? Did you have a good day in the COVID factory? So that's what's going on. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you have prepared yourself. I just came from the grocery store. No canning supplies. The place is full of food, and a lot of it's really, really cheap. And that's a good thing, because a bunch of you guys are about to get stimulated. You're going to get your stimulus check, and you need to probably not think, sorry, I got messages coming in, that you're going to be able to put that money in the bank and that somehow it's going to hold any value at all. Because it's not. You need to pay off debt, pay off your house, do something with it. You can't pay off your house with $600, but believe me, they're about to start printing money like nobody's business. So you're going to get stimulated. Take that money, put it in something tangible as fast as you can. Do something smart with it. Support this show. How about that? How about sending a big old fat stimulus towards this show so we can keep doing it? Spent this morning changing tires, last 2 days changing tires. All right, I'm missing some messages. This is just as stupid as the people burning cities and what. It is just as stupid. And like I said, I can understand it. I can understand the people burning and looting back in, because burning and looting is probably pretty fun if you don't have any kind of conscience about other people's property. I mean, if you're like me, you're old enough that you've come to have some empathy for people, even that you don't agree with, and you don't want to steal from them because you've been stolen from and you don't think it feels very good. And so I understand that there are people that probably think like looting and rioting is pretty fun. But at the same time, I can understand there's people out there who have come to the conclusion that our election's been stolen and that this is the end of it as far as that goes. There's never going to be another fair election ever, like we've had any for a while. But just assume that you're in their head. The conclusion they come to is this is when you got to stand against this crap, because if you don't, it's only going to get worse. You're only emboldening people if they're stealing elections, right? And so I understand both sides. Doesn't mean I agree with any of them. I got messages coming in binging. What do you guys think about this? Let me know what you think in the comments, because this is going to go up on YouTube. That's the brake lights of the car in front of me. You're probably wondering why I'm yelling at my phone. Let me know what you think about me doing one of these lives in the car off the cuff at the last minute. We don't have a whole lot of time, but so hey, if you're out there, hit the like button. Please go to YouTube and subscribe. Until a bunch of people probably just unsubscribed. We were at 1,993 subscriptions, and YouTube tells me that 60% of you watching this are not subscribed. So go and subscribe, get us over 2,000, hit the like button, go to michaelbunker.com and hit the partner button, and maybe, you know, send a donation, do a monthly kind of thing. By the way, we are totally rebuilding michaelbunker.com. It's going to be totally rebuilt from the ground up. We're going to have a bunch of fun stuff going on. There's going to be a lot of articles. I'm going to start putting up reviews, and all of these posts are going to be on there, and merch. We're going to have merch too. So coffee's coming, merchandise is coming, other fun stuff is coming. You guys just stay tuned. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you were able to tune in. I hope this worked. I won't be able to see it until I get home and see if it even came out all right, unless somebody just tells me. Make sure you hit the like button. Like is free. That's just a free way to pay somebody who just created content that you got to enjoy. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and go just because I don't see any questions coming up, and maybe it's just I don't know how to work it. But let me know what you think about this in the comments section after the video's over. Hit refresh, go to YouTube, go down to the comment section. Let me know what you think about me doing some of these, maybe when it's lighter and the sun's not going down. Talk to you guys soon. God bless you. I love you. If I don't see you tonight or tomorrow night or the next night, then I'll see you when I see you.